Boom. All right. I think everything is actually working pretty well this morning. Hopefully it is. So, good morning. Those of y'all that are new here, John Thetford, T6 Design Co. What we do is a laser engraving. There we go. Does that look a little different now? Maybe. Playing with the lights here. Red and blue. It's too much. Anyways, there we go. So doing some laser engraving, we are prepping to be setting up for our challenge. We're going to begin the 90-day challenge on Monday. That challenge being 20K in 90 days. So can we do it? I don't know, but we're at least going to try. So this morning and last night, my wife and I have been prepping and having lots of conversations about how we are going to do this. And the reality is, we don't know. Chasing around four boys, looking at our schedule, just trying to live life, while doing this is going to be an experience, to say the least. However, we are going to do our very best to achieve that goal. That 20K we want to make up in total profit would be the ideal situation. And the reason why we're doing that is to help put back some capital inside of our business, so essentially pay off our laser, some of the things that we've already invested in it, and then also maybe start having some capital available. So for example, we were kind of checking around too, and Maish might touch on this a little bit later, but trying to look at different cameras. So like, for example, right now I am looking at the screen, or using this my laptop screen FaceTime camera for this one. And then I am actually using my cell phone as another camera, and I have it set up on the laser. So the reason why I have that on the laser today is yesterday we had a close friend of ours reach out to us in the business and is wanting to make a sports sign, word holder for his son. So we're going to get started on that today. I've already done a little bit of prep work on that, and then we'll just got to button up a couple things, but we're gonna try to go live with doing some actual laser work and putting it together. So it'll be a little bit of a lengthy process on that, but we will make it happen. So the one thing I don't know if I'm going to do or not, it's still a little chilly outside. I think actually it's not too bad. It shows that it's 42 on my robot, so I might pop outside to get it spray painted, because I don't want to be sniffing the fumes here in the garage, office, man cave, what have you. But yeah, so I'm happy that you guys are here. Oh, I just saw that Mike said that it sounds a little airy. It sounded like we had a little bit of an echo on my end, but that is one of the things that we're going to have to work through. Let me check this guy out quick. Bear with me one second. Looks like we have all these things on. That's one thing I'm going to have to figure out. I've messed with the settings on our microphone here, and I just cannot seem to get it give me some good clarity. So I don't know. We might need to invest in a new mic actually too. I have this, I think it's called the JLab Go, if I remember correctly. It was like 50 or 60 bucks, and I got it a couple of years ago with the intentions of starting like a little podcast thing, and then kind of dabbled around with it. COVID hit really hard, and we were with kids all day long, so teacher, husband, house mom, all the things. We were doing all the things, but so I never really figured out. So plugins and stuff like that, if anybody knows of any recommendations, preferably things that are good, and then things that are free, especially for right now. I don't want to be paying for a subscription just to make a microphone sound good. But at any rate, here we are. So let me pull up real quick what we'll be working on today from the design file standpoint. And then I'm going to leave your notes open here. She's going to be out here in just a little bit. She's taking care of a few things inside, and clearly brought up the live and giving me points already, so there's that. But let's go here. So today on the laser end of things, we have this guy right here. So let me click out of it real quick. I had made one. I don't know if you guys have noticed on our socials or anything like that, but I had posted this, and I apologize that it's to the side. actually I could turn this one. I'm going to keep the other one as is. But so I had made one of these a little while ago for our son, Caden. He's been involved with a lot of things, and we, in the what do you call it? Parental way, tried to be or try to provide everything for our kids. And yeah, no matter how clean that we try to keep everything around the house or whatever, it's inevitable, especially with teenagers. They just rat nest things up. So walk in on the desk, there's like a bajillion, or feels like a bajillion little ribbon rewards that he has. So we had bought these files a little while ago, and then also made some of our own designs, and I've never really done anything with them, so I made him one up. And I tell you what, I was really proud, one, of how it turned out, number one, and then two, he wasn't expecting that or anything like that. And I'd had it made for a little while, took some pictures of it, and finally got around to hanging it up the other day in his room, and he was super happy. I was actually really impressed with his reaction, just because I was not prepared for his reaction, if you will. But he was super appreciative and really seemed to enjoy the look of it. And actually, I forgot to do a little something on here, so we'll get that lined up. Make sure. So this green box here, for example, you can barely see it. Let me turn this on. This is kind of my bounding box, if you will, of my substrate. So I just wanted to make sure that the things that we'll be cutting out is centered to that. I fairly well have the laser set up to go ahead and begin this job. And then what we did is on this one, I'll be doing a little bit different approach. I have a product called real quick, it's a 3M double-sided tape, 46.8 MP as in Mike, double-sided. It's almost like a construction adhesive. It holds really, really good. And like yesterday, I had put it on the back of these little ducks that I had made, which I'll show that off here in a minute too. So that'll be part of our going live product, if you will, to begin our goal. But at any rate, so we're going to put that same product on the back of this portion right here. And then that will go be attached to our backer, which is here. And then this gold color is actually a placement marker for our hangers here. So this will be a dual layer. We have an open end and then kind of a more guided end right here. So this will just be like an etched on there, so that way we make sure we have perfect alignment every time. But yeah, so we're going to cut that out today. And I don't know what else, to be honest with you. I feel like I got on a little bit late. Just we were discussing kind of what our format's going to be moving forward, and yeah, just trying to figure out life, right? And so here we are now, getting started with this. It is 11:14 local. For those of y'all that don't know, we are essentially located in Oklahoma, and we are really looking forward to growing our network and getting out there and having some fun too. So really, at the end of the day, what my initial plan is with chatting with Maish was to possibly get into a format of getting on, maybe going about 3 hours or more ish, kind of give or take daily, as we kind of get into this groove. So we were discussing like our plan of action as far as how we're going to be conducting business, right? And then honestly, like I've said too, like I want to get in the habit of going live, and essentially utilizing the tools that we have. So why not go live, build the relationships up, right? If you guys want to come and hang out while we're working and everything too, that would be awesome. But also to utilize like YouTube, for example, the entire video will be uploaded to there. It's not taking up space on my computer right now, because I don't have a lot of external hard drive space, and I've been having issues with my little what do you call it, attachment for the USB-C to USB-A or whatever. So I need to find like a good docking station for my MacBook Pro. There we go. So if anybody has any recommendations, shoot me a link. That would be awesome. And then, but yeah, so we were just chatting about that, possibly going live every day. utilizing the YouTube, and then as we can, we'll go through, re-download that video, or use some tools where maybe we can link it up and then create short form content out of that. And then, yeah, also build into our different content too, which Mish doesn't know right now. She'll probably hear me, but I have something I'm going to post that is kind of a secret for her. She's got some problems. It'll be funny though. So it is Friday Eve, or maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. So stay tuned on that. But at any rate, we definitely want to utilize our live streams to develop content, and then also when we're off camera, if we got other things kind of going on, still try to be in the habit of recording those things or photographing those things and going and building content around that as well. So I think I said yesterday that, you know, for me, frankly, it's just a pain in the ass to daily remember, like, okay, I got to post to Facebook, to Instagram, to this, to that, the other. What am I going to post? What do I have things already on? I can't tell you, probably, I don't know, thousands and thousands of photos, let alone videos that are just sitting stagnant on my phone with the intentions of making posts on my personal page as well as on our business pages or what have you, and just get burnt out. So I'm trying to leverage some tools to streamline some of those processes, and then also you know, really develop that habit as well too. So if anybody's got any pointers on that, I'd be more than willing to listen and seek some advice from that too. So we have been checking out a couple tools that I showed off yesterday, and so far so good on that. So now it's just a matter of us time wise to develop a format of scheduling and try to adhere to that as best as possible. So really looking forward to that. Yeah, I think right now we're pretty well. I thought I was going to be doing something else on the computer, but I'm not at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this over to, I guess we'll do this screen right here. Be able to check out from afar, and then if Mish comes, she should be able to sit in this chair and look way better than I do. But I'm going to head over to the laser, and then I hope that the microphone picks me up. I'll turn up this volume a little bit too. I'm still battling the sinuses, so I feel like I sound funny, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Too bad we can't listen to music right now and not get copyright straight or whatever. Let's see. Okay, so this is the board. I already have it kind of cut down to fit the laser bed, but this is a product that I was talking about. So I'll put the adhesive on, and then we should cut up that front layer, and then really be able to just remove all the things. And ideally, so this is just going to save up on our glue up time, help streamline that process a bit, and be able to make sure that our product is sticking to it, you know, its substrate as well. So I'm going to, you probably can't tell on here, but opening up the door and moving away some of the little bits in case something falls in there that I need. Should, and in theory, be able to find it fairly easily. Oh, it's probably about time to do a cleaning / maintenance deal on here. Yeah. You may be wondering why this background is set up, and really it's because I was trying to make something look nicer in here, but we're still in our garage, and our garage is used for everything, so at least it does a little something. Anyways.
Hello. I don't know where to look. Where are we?
Right there.
Here.
Right there.
Hi. Well.
All right, I'm gonna fucking roll with this.
Okay.
You can minimize this, and then that too. What I would suggest is moving this kind of over to here, or even just in the middle of that screen, so you can still see it.
Okay. Good morning, you guys.
No, they can't see that, right? So, just so you know. Okay.
I know. Okay. Thanks.
Just make it sure.
Okay. Good morning, y'all. While he is working on the laser, oh crap! I was gonna actually bring down the the awards thing of Cadence. I can go get it. Okay. Anyways, I was gonna show y'all what that looks like. But yeah, so John had made this medal awards holder for all Cade's medals and accomplishments for wrestling and tennis and just all the things that he's into, and it turned out really great. And if you haven't seen that, we should probably like repost so that you guys can see it again. I wish I brought it down because that's the intention of to show you what the outcome will be. But anyways, that's what he's working on, and while he is working on that, I wanted to talk to you guys about some exciting things that we had discussed with this upcoming challenge. So John had come up with an idea to create a Facebook group for our 90-day challenge, and we will be inviting all of our Facebook friends to join the group, and everyone who joins can also invite their friends to join the group. You know, they're two friends and they're two friends. So the purpose of the group will be to one, keep you guys informed on where we're at with our goal of the 90 days to 20K. And so
But yeah, and so the challenge, if anybody else wants to do one, like,
I'm going to talk about it. Yeah, so one, it is to keep you guys informed where we're at with our goal. We'll be posting the our little sheet with the mason jars on there, so you'll be able to keep up with that. But also you'll be able to keep up with when we go live on T6 Design Co. So if you're not already following us on all of our social platforms like Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, please like, follow, subscribe, so you can be notified when we're going live and all of our latest posts. So, but the purpose of the group will also be a forum for you who join, who want to create a 90-day goal of your own. So ours is the 90 days to 20K, but yours does not have to be. Your goal can be anything you want. But yeah, so you can go on and post what your goal is, and that way we can all keep each other motivated, give suggestions, or we can ask questions to each other. Saw something come across my phone. That light went off. Anyway, yeah, so it will be a place where we can all post what our goal is for the 90 days and motivate each other, lift each other up in reaching our goals, give advice, answer questions that anybody has. And like if you have an experience in an area that we do not, or vice versa, all friendly suggestions and encouragement would be welcomed. So yeah,
we're better together.
Exactly. We want to make it a community. Like we've talked about, growing all of our social media community, but this is one way just to get everybody involved and follow in with us. But also we get to help support you guys if there's something, if us doing a goal motivates you to do a goal, we want to be there for each other. So we're excited about that. So while he's doing this, I'm going to be going on and creating that group. So be on the lookout for your invitation to join our 90-day goal group. And like I said, I want to encourage you guys to also invite your friends and just make it a big community that's uplifting. Oh, I was gonna steal the mouse from him.
I don't know why the camera's blurry, so I'm gonna try to figure that out. But,
The sound did get better.
yeah.
I hope it's good now that I'm not listening, but
Oh wait.
I saw that our neighbor David is watching.
There
so
we
I'm gonna
go.
say good morning to David.
Thought that was okay. Now it's in focus.
Well, I hope it wasn't blurry the whole time.
It probably was.
Yay. But that's another thing that we were talking about too, is that John and I don't have the best camera situation for this multi-camera setup. We've got this laptop camera here, and then he's got his phone set up over there. And so we were just wondering if any of you guys out there in the interweb world has worked with a multi-camera situation for social media or whatever. Do you have suggestions for the best devices to work with? What have you found to be successful? What have you found to be a hindrance? So that was one question that we had for you guys. While we're on here live, I mean, when I ask questions or whatever, like, y'all can go ahead and comment now. You can reach out to us later. But we want to like have engaged conversation instead of us just being on here talking to y'all and or one of us
to do with my head.
yeah, or one of us just sitting there like, yeah. Mm-hmm. So the last couple of days that kind of felt obviously like we've just been trying to introduce what our goal is and get excited about it, but we definitely wanted to get on here today and actually show you a little bit of the process of lasering and the things that we can create. I know he talked to y'all a little bit yesterday about some of the designs that we have for the upcoming acrylic projects. So, and that's one thing that we've been doing in the background is thinking of what's popular, what's going on right now, and current, to make little, keychains or like those Stanley Cup toppers. One thing I was talking to John about the other day is that I somehow got into this group on Facebook that's a chat about Girl Scout cookies, and I love Girl Scout cookies, and I know a lot of my friends have daughters that are in Girl Scouts selling cookies right now, and I think their deliveries are about to come in, so a lot of Girl Scouts are doing pre-orders for that, and I was like, we need to do like keychains for the girls that say like I love Girl Scouts or I love brownies or I love cookies. And we were thinking about doing a campaign with those for every keychain that's sold, that we would buy a box of Girl Scouts from that person's Girl Scout, whomever they choose.
And then give it away, because we ain't eating all.
Whatever. I like tag-alongs. They're my favorite. Thin mints are great. Samoas are pretty good. Do-si-dos. I'm all about the Girl Scout cookies. It's women entrepreneurs starting young. That is what it's about. So I'll be eating those cookies. But that's one thing that we were thinking about doing, because it's current right now. And so for everyone who supports our business with one of those sales, we will support their Girl Scouts business with a box of cookies. So that was one thing I was excited about in doing designs for that. The girls would like that for their backpacks or whatever. So that's really all I had to talk about. I probably rushed through that because being on camera is not my favorite thing. But I'm here. So
Oh, show the two ducks.
oh, you didn't show those yesterday?
I don't remember.
Okay, so John made duckies yesterday. These will either be keychains or you can hang them in like the rear view mirror of your car. Your Jeep, come on. No, these are for anybody, but we're in the Jeep community, which we've said before. Our Jeep is black and orange like this one. So we were gonna hang this in our mirror in our Jeep. So this one is a 2-layer design, obviously, black with orange on top. We also did a 1-layer design, which some of the acrylic that we have ordered in are 2-toned. So when you laser into it, it might be black with white, or it might be metallic with black or something. I don't remember. But so we'll have some 2-toned 1-layer designs as well. So these will be for sale too. Did we decide? Are we sure on our price on those?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, that's been the challenging part too, is making sure that we're coming in at a good market price, but we're still in the long run profitable. So like I don't want to be like, oh, $30 or $40 for one or whatever. But so go ahead.
Okay. Well then, for these, so what we had talked about is that the 2-layer design would be $13 for your first keychain, and you will get the metal keychain. If you want to hang it from your dash, you could probably hook something to it, string to it or something. We haven't figured that exactly out, but anyways, it'll be $13 for your first duck, and then any duck that you buy after that would be $6. And for the 1-layer design, your first duck is $10, and the same thing, any additional duck would be $6. So
That includes shipping.
that includes shipping. So so if you wanted a duck for yourself, and it can be, any color, could be the color of your Jeep or just colors that you like. But anyways, if you wanted one for yourself and then you wanted to buy your buddy a duck, again, it could be the color of their Jeep, but $10 to $13 for your first duck, and any duck after that is $6. So I thought that was a pretty impressive price point for additional ducks. You're getting, on the $13 one, you're getting over 60 or over 50% off on additional ducks. So
$30?
huh?
Did you say $30?
No, 13.
Oh.
On the $13 duck, any additional duck is over 50%
I'll
off.
make a $30 duck.
$20 $20. Anyways, so those are really fun. There's a huge Jeep community. I actually posted the ducks in a couple of my Facebook groups yesterday, and I didn't realize how many Facebook groups I was actually a part of. I was a part of a chapter out of Texas, and then a chapter out of Oklahoma, and then I was a part of those groups, buy sell trade groups, and I was like, everybody's getting a duck. You're getting a duck. Here's a duck for you. Here's a duck for you. So ducks are a big thing with the Jeeps. Yeah.
I think one of the goals too with that is, we were just chatting a little earlier, but initially the thing was like doing acrylic personalized names as part of the challenge, which is still going to be a part of the thing. But with these ducks, like, it's one is just a design I already had, and two, I had a little bit of acrylic left. But we were chatting too, like, I think I will put that in our Jeep, but also make our Jeep name as a personalized tag or whatever. So for like a keychain or something that you can hang inside of your vehicles as well. Like, so really looking at how we can market it, things, and then also, like, I think that would be the next in line, like, in trying to cater to a market, right? So we're going to be learning. We're going to be learning the hard way.
Yeah.
That's the
So
idea.
you know, we can make personalized keychains with your name. But people naming their Jeeps is huge. And we never renamed our Jeep, even though I wanted to. It would have just been a lot of, you know, repainting and stuff like that.
Rhino line. It's not paint.
Well, we'd have to paint over the Rhino line. Again,
That's why it's
repainting.
a little bit a lot more.
So, like I said, repainting on top of the Rhino line, that is our Jeep, and kind of a hassle. So that's why we didn't rename it yet. Anyway, unfortunately, we have been talking about having to sell our Jeep, but
We don't want to, but
we don't want to. And that's kind of part of this 90 day to 20K is to maybe not have to sell our Jeep to recap some of the costs that we put into this business. Yeah, not just the laser itself, but we have a 10 by 20 shed in the backyard that was supposed to be built out to workshop, and we had to kind of stop production on that.
some unexpected expenses
Yeah,
at the time.
and I think a couple of winters have gone by now.
Almost.
Yeah, so
I want to get back on
we
track.
want to get back into it and get that shop built out for us. Yeah. So, who else is watching? Oh, your friend John. Your John is watching. Hi. How is everybody today, by the way? I don't even know what day of the week it is. Thursday? Oh, yeah, you said Friday Eve. Friday Eve is what you called it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely. John, I hope you're doing all right today, man. Appreciate you coming to hang out for a moment.
Are you lasering today?
Fucking laser beams.
Doing good. It's Thursday. I feel now that I'm done talking, I feel kind of awkward, and I feel like I should leave. Leave.
I'm done.
Okay, bye.
That was all the notes for the day.
That's what I had to talk about. This morning, yeah, we were typing out what the discussion for the live would be and what I wanted to talk about. What is John working on? Let's see. I'm working on a Christmas gift for his in-laws. Ooh,
Big kill.
very nice.
I should probably start doing the same for next year, or I guess this year.
The life of makers, huh? The family get late gifts. Oh, I thought you were early. Because we've talked about how you have to be pretty much like a year ahead. But that's funny that you say that because I make cake. I don't know if everyone knows that, but I make cake, and my poor kids get their birthday cake like months later.
If at all.
If at all. They'll ask me for years. Like, Kaden wanted a steak cake, and that cake was not made till like 2 years later, I think, because it was so in depth. I already gave it to them, but it wasn't finished, so we had to take it back home with us. Well, so we also did something similar like that. My sister-in-law, so my brother and sister-in-law, they had a baby in September, and before the baby came, we were making those like announcements, let's say like 1 month, 2 month, those. And so I was headed up to Tulsa for the shower, and John had made like the first 4 months by the time I was ready to leave. And so we gave her the first 4 months, and we were like, okay, well, when the baby's born, we'll give her the rest. We did get it done, but
Good lead time.
yeah, we had to give them the rest of it later.
Turned out good though.
It did turn out good, but yeah, that is the life of makers. Yeah, my kids are always like, well, when are you gonna do my birthday cake, blah blah blah, and I'm like, when you pay me, because these people are paying me for cake. So it is what it is.
Oh, this is taking a minute.
How much longer is on your burn? What's it say?
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes on this burn. And so this is the top layer.
Huh?
Oh wait, no, I see it. So you got the top layer and the bottom layer.
Yeah, now I'm doing the
Now the little.
anchors.
Awesome. So
But
that's
I
not much
put
longer.
extra ones in here to tape sticks.
I feel like I need to dial in the settings a little bit better than I was doing.
So John says you need a faster laser, maybe a Nova 51.
Twist my wrist.
So have you heard about our goal, John? 90 days at 20K.
I'd like to get a faster laser for sure, and then get into the world of the fiber stuff too. So that's the goal to add to it. So, and be able to buy space to have all the things for sure.
He asked, are we any referral network groups? Are we in any referral network
Not
groups?
yet.
Not yet. That's why I'm laughing. Yeah. Are you in any groups that we should be a part of? He says, I know, in due time.
Yeah. I know he's part of the BNI group.
BNI? What does that stand for?
It's the same thing that Shane was part
Oh,
of.
yeah. I remember. Yeah, BNI, so it says.
Yeah, at some point in time, we need to be social, physically out there.
Now, that group, doesn't it meet at locations or whatever? Like, don't y'all have like a monthly meeting or something like that?
Need to get like glasses.
I keep telling you that.
Keep looking at it. And I'm like, paying attention.
Look into something like that. We have weekly meetings, and there are different chapters across the metro that you can be a part of. Don't worry about your slow typing. You're the only one that's talking to us right now, so. Yes.
Private conversations.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'd love to be a part of stuff like that. I feel like a weekly commitment is too much on top of our other weekly commitments or daily commitments too. Like, it's hard trying to find a balance. Yeah.
Our kids make us have weekly commitments. He says, yes, you do have our undivided attention.
Yeah.
That would be funny though if there were more people watching and trying to talk to us though, and there was like a Facebook war. So then we'd be talking to this person, that person. Hey.
West Side Story. I said a one.
Okay. Is that a musical? Is that a musical? That's why I've never seen it. I don't like musicals.
Y'all will learn a lot. No musicals for my children. I haven't watched one in many years because she won't.
I love music, and I feel like, and I love movies,
You love
but
one
musicals run music and movies.
I can't.
It really does.
I don't think so.
What material are you cutting? John asks.
Quarter-inch whiteboard of some sort. I don't remember. Big box.
I like to see what I have over here. I don't remember.
You got it at Lowe's. Lowe's knows. Blonde wood.
Yeah, one. I couldn't remember if it was that or birch.
He asked if we would like to visit his BNI group with him next week.
Ooh.
What day?
I probably can't.
Why?
Because I need to do this.
Well, part of the goals.
Huh?
Be a part of the goals. Because of all the working. What's it called? Next Thursday from 7:45 to 9. That would probably have to be you, so that I kids to school.
Yeah. I would be interested. I don't know about next week though. But definitely for sure, wouldn't mind checking it out.
Yeah, for sure. Where do y'all's meet up? I was just looking at my calendar too.
Hopefully, you don't have to go to this.
That is February 1st. We actually do not have a dot on the calendar as of right now for February 1st. We meet weekly, so whenever works for you. We meet at Sandler Training Center. Let me go grab the address. BRB.
I want to move this just in case it
Can you guys see that? It's talking to the people. Share. Cool. Thanks, John. We'll be in touch about that for sure. It's done. What colors are we gonna paint it? Red and black.
Fear is not all of this.
Dominated a Buffalo team up front. They had the ball for 20 minutes out game. They dominated that game. 37 minutes to build that ball. They pushed around the Bills defensive line, which would be concerned if they did come down to that. But the key point I want to make here is we decided not to play the game differently than he did earlier. And he got
That's it.
Awesome.
Still have some settings to dial in for sure. Because I don't like this.
Work condition. And he didn't change,
edges.
so he's gonna have to change that role.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it's good for
Now, virtually otherwise, I guess, go forward. We are firmly in that Paisanos camp. Speaking of Paisanos, tell this question. Yellow Ball Field this weekend. Two incredible matchups. I feel like you look at Detroit and San Francisco, they're like looking at the mirror at each other, like starting up front, starting the run game. You guys would be
Curious to know what everybody does with their scraps.
John, what do you do with your scraps?
Oh goodness.
He suggests try increasing your speed and doing 2 passes on the 1/4 inch. That'll help get rid of that chip.
Not sure I'll give this a try.
He says he tosses his scraps.
I'll play. I want to do a bonfire.
It's been really cold lately. We could just put it in our fireplace.
No doubt.
Here it comes out.
Hard for this Lions defense, which is weak in the back end, to kind of find a way to stop this 49er attack. In the other game, I think you have to pull out all the numbers, right? Like everybody keeps saying, what's happening? This gets called for. And this is a difficult defense, right? They're way good. And they're
Did it
very
break?
good at rushing
Oh,
the
okay.
passer. And I think they're going to have to put some heat on it, and they got to stop the check up. I think when they look at their tape, when Reed looks at the tape, he's going to watch that Rams.
Oh goodness. I'm just gonna get out of the little.
If they can run the ball around, that's going to be key. And if Baltimore can run the ball on Kansas City,
I think I can set up too, or
EPA
your own stuff that's using the mic over here.
That sounds like far. I know that sounds chalky.
You wouldn't want it to pick up the sound of.
No, but like in this instance, the only reason why I'm saying over here is to show what I did.
Yeah.
That's where it's set up, right?
They're going to beat their tail.
We can hear
You
me.
go against, I mean, if you're going to get somebody points and calls, I think it's going to go really good. But I think Baltimore and San Francisco
William?
are the two best teams. Now, San Francisco defensively, everybody talks about first. This real good plays good, and everybody keeps crapping on. I don't want to say that, but
He says try using your air compressor to blow out the crumbs from your workpiece. From your workpiece.
so mad. But I expect them to play fully, but what that has to happen, what's going unnoticed, is that 49 up front. They've got a lot of money in it. They got Bosa making a ton of money. They got Hargrave. They got Armstead.
It's just really loud.
Chase.
It is super loud. It's gonna look good, I think.
Yeah, I definitely need to. Every piece of wood is different. And this is the first one that I cut as well with the adhesive on the back. For that extra layer.
You didn't do that with Cades?
No, I was.
Are you gonna do both, or are you just gonna depend on the adhesive for this?
Oh. It's everything.
Are we not live anymore? Okay. Two people watching. Oops. Oh, I was looking at our live on my phone, and so probably David dropped off. There's two people watching, and I'm assuming it's counting me. So. Oh my gosh. If y'all just saw that, the camera just fell on John.
There we go. Really peeled out.
John had said all of that stuff should just drop out. Speeding it up and doing two passes should take care of both of those issues.
Yeah, no doubt. So just gotta dial it in a little bit more for sure.
Yeah. That's the only second time we've done this design. First time with,
Said name on this one.
yeah. And then first time with the adhesive backing. So he'll get it.
Huh?
So you'll get it.
Yes. No doubt.
Let's see.
So there. Okay. Yeah, I think overall it turned out all right. So yeah, I still got to dial in the settings a little bit more though, for sure, to get that clean drop cut. So I can't complain. Let's show. And John, I appreciate the feedback and hanging out,
Yeah.
man. I did miss one piece. No, no, no. At any rate. Well, there's that. We lasered a whole project, so, and I don't want to spray paint in the garage, so I think what we'll do is hop off of here, and I'll probably get it painted up outside real fast, and then bring it back in, and then try to figure out the rest of our lives for the day.
Maybe eat some lunch.
Maybe. I ain't got time for that.
Pay some bills. We have to make time for that.
Oh yeah, that we do. Gotta take care of those things for sure. So, at any rate, really appreciate you guys hanging out. I know. So doing these lives, once we actually have more going on too, and definitely growing the community. We'll figure out the format, if you will, of trying to be communicative and informative, as well as showing off, what we're physically doing in the space, and then obviously bouncing back and forth between our interactions and having fun with you guys. And adulting is hard. Nobody really likes that. They don't tell you how hard it is as a child. The only thing I heard growing up is you don't want to just be a kid as long as you can. And I don't know when I woke up and we weren't kids anymore, but not that fun sometimes. That's for sure. But
Yeah, so I'll also be, like I said, starting that 90-day to 20K group. So I'll be sending invites out very soon after I get that all made up. And like I said, encourage everyone who joins to also invite their friends in on this 90-day challenge, whether it just be to watch us go through it, or if you want to do a challenge of your own, please post on there what you're doing, and we would love to be able to support each other as well.
yeah, absolutely. It's all about spreading the love and building community. So definitely can't do it without the help of others. At least we can't. I don't know. Lots to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we appreciate it. Everybody, have a great day.
Be good humans. Be good neighbors. Peace.
Bye.